When you want something in life, the best way to get it is to write it down and think about it. Your actions will subconsciously lead towards that goal, and it will come true. The law of attraction. Before this story started, I wrote in my journal to find film people in Portland. And for quite some time, I've wanted to participate in a 48-hour film festival. This is a story of how both came true. It all starts at an NW Film Center screening in the Portland Art Museum. Walking past an open piano, the exhibit on the shape of speed, and improv comedy was not easy. But while talking with the ticket taker for a really boring Brazilian indie film, he told me about a 48-hour film festival starting that night. I found 3 teams on Craigslist. One of the teams I'd contacted responded quickly, and I walked to a high-rise apartment downtown. We had 48 hours to write a script, shoot, and edit a short film. By 2 a.m. Friday night, we had a story nailed down. I left to sleep in the van, and the director, team leader stayed up all night writing a script. At 10 a.m. Saturday, 10 people, actors, cameramen, makeup, audio, props, and the shoot began. This is a monumental moment. I got the black magic on the fly cam, which is the Indian glide cam. First time. I was a little worried about the story, but the director seemed to have it down. Scene 1 was the apartment. Scene 2 was outside, where our lead actor rode an electric skateboard on the streets. I thought it would be fun to film in the streets of Portland, which we spent plenty of time walking around in. But the team leader is a full-time editor for the news station, Koin 6, and had access to their studios. It always amazes me that film people make movies for work, for free, and will even pay to enter a film festival that requires them to work.
No.
Koin 6, Portland's local news station. We just got behind the scenes tour.
Yeah.
Look at all those lights up there.
We
It's
lost
crazy.
another member. The only thing that I want you can read the whole time. I just want you to not be reading when you say "and bloated."
At 3:30 p.m., Harveys Comedy Club agreed to let us use their stage. Comedy Club? All for us. This is when I set down the camera, got some eyeliner, and played Rockstar for a little while. The next scene was back in the studio, in the green room, otherwise known as a dressing room. And ho, dude, I got a speaking part.
It's supposed to look like this?
Like what? Bitchin'? Yeah.
Okay, let's go. They're waiting for us to go on.
Every crew member should be in the movie, at least once. The green room wrapped about 6:30, and we all went to eat pizza. This is the point when I started to feel formal relationships transitioning to friendships. There was one more outdoor scene to be shot, and the director took off to find a suitable location. Still shooting. Robin, 9:30 show. And this is when it becomes a matter of finishing or not finishing. One scene left, and it's outdoors. We're gonna get it done though. The sun set about 9 p.m. Our LED lights ran out about 11 p.m. and the scene wrapped with headlights and phones at 1 a.m. Most of the talent split at this point. A few guys went back to the studio, and I started organizing footage until 3 a.m. when it was time to rest. So, it is 1:40 a.m. right now. I am sitting at a computer going through all of the audio and video and trying to organize it by scene. I mean, at this point, we're sitting in a really awesome apartment, and I don't even care. I think it's getting ready to be time for bed. And they're not even back from shooting the last scene yet, or some pickup shots for various scenes. Anyways. Our fearless director was up at sunrise editing and split the jobs up. One guy took VFX, adding signs on walls and keying out a green screen. The lead actor and cameraman recorded voiceover, while the ringleader cut the story together. I took it upon myself to get Indian food and feed the team. Actually, Sunday I was almost useless, just moral support. At 6:30 p.m., 1 hour before the deadline, our final render was complete. We all watched the final product, and I'll speak for everyone and say it turned out better than we thought. Well, that's the end. Our director just took off with a thumb drive that had the final product on it. Two things. One, I feel like I want to be in one place and do something. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed working with the people on that project, and now I'm driving out of town on to something else. So maybe I need to figure out how to work that out. And then secondly, the little bit, I had 4 lines and 2 of them got cut. But I had fun acting. Like, I wonder if I know I could do it. I want to try it. I need to find some gigs now. We've got 4 days until the screening, so I took off to Washington to record a podcast with Walker Pierce and catch up on some things. Uno, dos, tres. Audio recorder. We both got lav mics on. You were doing it big. Walker Pierce 01 on Instagram. Hollywood Theater on the corner of Northeast Sandy and 41st Street in Portland, Oregon. What's special about this place is not only was it built in the 1920s, but they are having, well, they feature indie films all the time and documentaries, and they are having the 48-hour film festival screenings tonight. I sat through 2 of 4 group screenings. Over 25 48-hour film projects. There were 55 total entries. This is probably the largest concentration of filmmakers I've ever been around in my life. Here's our director. We're gonna crush it. We got it. There was everything from horror and action to time travel and love. Some were shot on phones and others on Red. A few of the films were very impressive, to say the least. And I would put ours in the top 25%. The one uniting thread was the character of Jim or Jane Dark.
Guitarist Jim Dark is a legend.
A guitar pick.
Yeah, I even have the replica guitar pick that Jim Dark used in that first show.
And a piece of dialogue saying,
It's supposed to look like this?
the beautiful part of a 48-hour film project is not the film that you create, but the people you meet while creating and screening something together. It's about uniting a creative community and sharing a common bond. So if you're looking for film people in a new place, check out a festival, and there's no telling who you'll meet. And now, I have to ask y'all a question, because I've been shooting these vlogs for a year. I know I'm getting impatient. It takes a long time, a lot of hard work and consistency to get there. But I need to ask what y'all enjoy about this channel, what you don't, and where you would like to see it go in the future.